Hi, it's Steve Brown from Euro Projects Recruitment. And this is a very short video to help you get your candidates that you've offered a job to through their notice period where they are and onboarded to your organisation, so that you don't get this horrible text or email or phone call only a matter of weeks, days, or even hours before you expect them to be joining your business, saying, I'm really sorry, but I've decided to stay where I am. I've got a few stats for you. On average, it's taking 66 to 77 days to get someone from the job briefing that we get through to an offer. So that's roughly 2 to 2.5 months. And then if you add on to that, again, it depends on the role and the level of the job, you've probably got 1 to 3 months of a notice period that you've got to wait until the person that you want to hire joins you. So you can be looking at somewhere in the region of 3 to 6 months from deciding you need someone to actually having them join you. And if, unfortunately, just before they're due to join, they get counter-offered and they stay where they are, you're then another 3 to 6 months down the line from getting the person in your business that you want. So you are roughly somewhere between 6 to 12 months behind your plan in hiring somebody. And I've got some more stats for you. 40% of companies, when someone comes in to resign, will make that person a counter-offer. At Euro Projects, we're actually quite offended if the person that we found for our client isn't counter-offered, because we wonder what's wrong with them if that's not the case. So in general terms, however, 40% of firms will make a counter-offer to keep the person that was going to leave, and 57% of those people are likely to accept the counter-offer and stay where they are. Now, there's an aside to that, which is half of those will probably have still left within a 12-month period thereafter, but I'm sure that's no good for you, because you will have moved on and you won't necessarily be the person that they will move to. So why Death Valley, which is what that image is behind me, is up there, is because that image was in the HR department of one of my clients, and they were doing a lot of recruitment at the time, and they were also previous to sort of working this out, experiencing a lot of counter offers that for the people that they were hoping to hire, and then they were experiencing a lot of people that didn't join them. This was really holding their business back. So what they did is they put a picture of Death Valley behind them in the office, and when they made an offer to someone, they took that person's name, their job title, and what they were going to be doing, and they put them at the start of a journey through Death Valley. And then every time they did something that was engaging with that candidate, they moved them through the process and through the journey until they got to the other side. So what can you do to engage with candidates so that you don't get a shock phone call, email, or text literally hours before you're hoping that they are going to join your business? Well, first of all, you're going to send out an offer of employment. Of course you are. You're going to send that probably by email. You might send it in the post. These things are a bit dry. Yes, it's legal. You've got to do that. But you can also supplement it with something like a video. Connect with them on LinkedIn, connect with them on other social media, and send them something like, hey, we're really looking forward to you joining the business. Welcome. We were all unanimous in wanting you to join us. So that, again, you're giving them that feeling that they're going to be well received by all, and just giving them a warm welcome feel. What else can you do throughout the process? Well, check in with regular welcome videos. If, like the client that I was referring to earlier with this in their office, they used to supply a van and personal protection equipment. So what they did is they took a photograph or a video of the van, and they'd say, right, here's your new vehicle that's just arrived. Here's a bit of a tour around the vehicle, and they'd open up the back and they would have some personal protection equipment in there with the name of the person on the shirt so that they could see that that was there for them. We recently hired someone, we showed them a video and took a picture of the desk that they'd be sitting at. And we got a picture of the laptop that they were going to be using with their details on the home screen of it. So again, they just feel like they're welcomed and they want to be part of your business and you want them to be part of yours. What else can you do? Take videos of any projects that you might be working on. So if you're a construction company, go down, take a quick video of a site that you're about to start. If you manufacture, maybe some products on the shop floor or some people on the shop floor working. Office layouts, here's the new office layout, here's where your desk's going to be. Anything that is really going to engage with them. Physical events are brilliant. So if it's around the Christmas time, invite them to your Christmas party. If you've got a five-a-side football team or any sort of social activity team or group within your business, invite them to be part of that beforehand. If you're doing, a company day at the races or a family day out or a barbecue round at someone's house, again, try and get them involved in that. Maybe invite them to any online training or any online seminars that you might be hosting. Basically, it's about treating this person like they are already a member of the team. Share any public documents that you can with them. And then throughout the process, just checking where they are still at, how they're feeling emotionally towards your offer. So ask them, have you resigned yet? How did your current employer take it? How do you feel about that? Where are you still at as far as we're concerned? Don't be shy to ask these questions. What you're doing is you're investing in the final part of a very long and expensive process. You've already invested loads of time in finding this person, interviewing them, selecting them, getting references. Why would you leave this last bit to chance? Well, I hope that's useful. I look forward to you maybe losing fewer people that you hire in Death Valley. I'd love your feedback, but I hope that's useful. All the best and bye for now.